Look at this, Lawson. What? A dead rat in the most sterile sector of the module.
Incredible. How could it get in?
Don't know. Look out!
Hell of the Living Dead, aka Night of the Zombies, aka Virus, is a 1980 Italian zombie movie from legendary cult director Bruno Mattei. It's a highly entertaining Euro zombie flick that features some cool zombie carnage and a nihilistic ending.
It's like you said, just another gang of crazy terrorists.
And we eliminate the whole lot.
Sure, of course. Just be careful you don't get your balls wasted.
When did you start worrying about our balls, Daddy?
In New Guinea, an experiment at a chemical plant goes wrong when a gas that turns people into zombies is accidentally released. The zombie outbreak begins to spread from the chemical plant to the nearby jungle. A reporter and her cameraman team up with commandos to battle the undead and figure out what caused the outbreak, and how to stop the zombies.
You're all doomed to a horrible death. Doomed to be eaten up. First they'll kill you, and afterwards they'll be eaten. Eaten, devoured by men like you, your brothers.
Hell of the Living Dead is an entertaining and enjoyable Z-grade zombie flick. The zombies look cool, there's some solid Italian gore, the dubbing is unintentionally hilarious, and the film features a nihilistic ending with no survivors. The cast of characters are pretty stock for the genre, and the film's useless subplot involving a savage tribe is simply an attempt to cash in on the Italian cannibal craze of the time. The stock footage used in the film is bad and comes off rather jarring and distracting. Hell of the Living Dead does feature some of my favorite lines of dialogue in an Italian zombie movie, mainly out of absurdity.
Ooh, these mothers have got more lives than a cat. What's the matter? Why don't we get moving?
I don't like the sound of those drum beats. I wouldn't want to finish up on a spit like chickens at a backyard barbecue.
Yeah, it sounds as if they're excited over something.
Now, come on, you gonna shit your pants over a few savages?
Filthy jackals! Look at that! They're eating him like pigs! Goddamn rat goals!
Franco Garofalo deserves a shout out as my favorite mercenary of the group. He plays an over-the-top and sadistic commando who has some of the best moments and dubbed lines of dialogue in the film.
Don't let it worry you. I think you will all meet again! In hell!
I've never seen a movie that has so many scenes where characters just stand by and watch something horrific happen to another character. It becomes quite humorous. The film features some decent sleaze as well, like the scene where the reporter strips naked and runs into the jungle to meet and greet the savages. It's a great gratuitous scene. Bruno Mattei does a nice job of keeping the camera fluid and shooting the zombie carnage. The special effects are solid and there's a few standout death scenes. I enjoyed the film's musical score by Goblin, but with these Italian horror films you usually get a pretty sweet soundtrack. I also found it amusing that after being told by a comrade to shoot the zombies in the brain, the majority of commandos continue to not aim for the head.
She is. Leah knows everything about the natives here. She spent a whole year living with the tribe in the interior.
I'm impressed.
Very interesting. What do you think we should do?
I'll have to go ahead and meet them, and go alone.
I didn't watch a whole lot of Italian horror flicks growing up. The two Italian horror movies I watched consistently were Lamberto Bava's Demons and Lucio Fulci's Zombie. I remember my dad got the Anchor Bay Fright Pack, which contained Hell of the Living Dead, but I recall only enjoying Nightmare City and House by the Cemetery. I am glad I went back and gave Hell of the Living Dead another shot, because it is an over-the-top and fun zombie flick that manages to move along at a good pace and packs enough blood and guts and shitty dialogue to keep you amused and entertained.
Hey, Vincent! What happened to all those cute little wild naked native girls you promised us?
Oh, yeah, that's great. A wing, eh?
What's like this?